Today's horoscope, Leo March 12, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. A heavy lunch might weigh you down in the afternoon, but consider it as the break you needed all along. Should you be unable to come back from it, have a long coffee break and take deep breaths. Consider hitting the gym after work. Your love horoscope. Feel free to speak a bit louder than usual today. You will find that things will fall into place much more easily if you speak your thoughts outwardly and directly in the presence of others. Bring your internal power under your control instead of letting yourself become a victim of the control games played by others. Your sincere heart is easily manipulated, so be careful that you aren't getting the short end of the stick. Your career horoscope. You might need to balance your dreams with a practical approach. You could dream of a promotion at work, but don't get ahead of yourself. Perhaps you need to put in some more time learning the ropes. You might not quite have the expertise needed to assume a management role. Or you could have some fantasies about being in the perfect relationship. But maybe there are things you need to work on in your current romance first. Your finance horoscope. A number of great ideas for either new creative projects or for enhancing ongoing ones could be popping into your head throughout the day. The problem is that if you don't write them down immediately, they could just as easily pop right out again, never to return. Therefore, with all your other responsibilities, you could have a rather frantic day, with your mind constantly shifting from one focus to another. Stay with it though. You can handle it. Social life today. Your family doesn't seem to be supporting you as much as usual. Instead, they are critical now and then. Don't go on the offensive, but listen carefully to what they are saying. Who knows, their objections may be justified. It's better to discuss this with friends, as they see matters more objectively. Your dating horoscope. You're way better off as part of a team right now, even if you'd rather do your own thing. Find some way to insinuate yourself in someone else's gang, and you should do just fine. Flirting tips. Being tested, you seek proof as to whether the decisions you made regarding your love life are correct. It's possible others make you aware of having made a mistake. This is a good time to re-evaluate your situation. Remain calm, be optimistic about the future, and let events unfold. Better times are on the way. Lucky numbers 6, 9, 25, 32, 41. Your well-being horoscope. A spirit of adventure will be in the air today. Sometimes you tend to be conservative and stick to the same routine day in and day out. But now, even you could decide to shake things up. Try mixing things around a little to release some stale energy. Rearrange your furniture. Get a wild haircut. Eat lunch in a gourmet restaurant instead of grabbing a tuna sandwich. You'll enjoy a real change of pace. Your daily numeroscope. If there's ever been a charitable cause that you've thought of making a significant contribution to, today is the time to act. It's a Master 2 day, and this vibration can see you accomplish amazing feats if you put your mind to it. Perhaps you're involved in a church or a community center. Perhaps there's something there that needs to happen, such as fundraising. Whatever the case, you can get the ball rolling and see it through until the very end. Use the energy that is there for you to help others. Daily planetary overview. The energy in the air is growing tense as we prepare for the weekend's eclipse. The Scorpio moon is connecting with a lot of the major planets: Neptune, illusion, delusion, and creativity; Venus, love and money; Mars, war and destruction; Pluto, triangular situations, growth and power struggles; and Jupiter, expansiveness. This makes it quite a high-powered and energetic day. There could be power struggles, arguments, or conflict in relationships and concerning money, combined with an exuberant vibe that's speeding up the overall frenetic energy of the day. Situations are being exposed for what they truly are, alliances are being tested, and we're being emotionally pushed to make tough decisions. Instead of making impulsive choices, be sure you're getting accurate facts that can guide you to make educated, concrete decisions that give you the opportunity to understand what you're doing from all perspectives. Think matters through, and don't act on a whim. This will keep you from making mistakes that you can't take back or reverse down the road. The presence of Mars and Jupiter points to explosive arguments, which could leave us wishing that we hadn't started picking at wounds or triggering others, and even ourselves. The bottom line is stay in your lane today, even if you're asked to leave it. The moon enters Cancer today, lending a warm and caring energy to the whole morning. When the moon is in loving Cancer, we are more concerned about comfort, peace, and serenity in our home life than most other things. Spending time with family today can help alleviate any stress you might be feeling. You'll have warm feelings for the people you hold dear, and you can enhance your connection with them today. You're also feeling sociable, and communication is very open. Being in touch with how you feel while also being able to convey it exactly the way you want to is one of this morning's blessings. This is a good time to express your innermost sentiments. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. People will respond to and respect your feelings, and this can deepen your connection and create a better dynamic with those in your social circle as well as your family. Sky for today. In the early morning, the Cancer moon trines Mercury in Pisces, a good influence for communicating our feelings. Although emotions tend to vacillate under the Cancer moon, the trine to Mercury ensures a sympathetic audience. Conditions are conducive to therapeutic breakthroughs. We don't have to go particularly deep. We don't have to unearth any groundbreaking information. The medicine lies in being compassionately witnessed by another person. Practice returning this favor to others throughout the day and pay extra attention to signals from your intuition and subconscious mind. Late at night, the moon squares Chiron in Aries, provoking anxiety. A parental figure or a parental voice of authority lingering in our heads could be the source of the tension. At this time, our ability to express ourselves is impeded. We get the sense that if we share our emotions, we will be ridiculed for them. However, our loved ones may be unaware of why we are retreating into our shells, especially if they are unfamiliar with our past family dynamics or childhood insecurities. Communicating, even when difficult, will set us free. In the process, we will likely discover that we are shadowboxing a threat long since neutralized. This or another's lack of emotional intelligence in the present will help us to make peace with parting ways.